It's also held leaving your body.
Alright, now that the cameras are all set to... I have all the marks, I need to still set them to loop, right? Which would be a file editing, I believe.
Indeed.
That's computer plus logic. Oh, I was using the wrong dice pool.
Gasp.
Well, I was supposed to have more dice. I forgot that I had exploit on.
Okay.
But, whatever. Whatever succeeds. 7 hits on the first edit.
Guess what? You go through.
5 hits on the next edit.
Yep. Those cameras don't have a fighting chance.
And 3 on the last one.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Nice.
So
Right, they're all set to loop. Okay. And, okay. Alright. Dean and I, the rest of the team. Cameras are looped. We can start going. I start, well, hold on. Give me 5 more seconds because you wanted me to try to make the links invincible. Well, it's invisible as far as the cameras are concerned. Are you good enough with that?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the night, and we're not gonna deal it out in the way there.
Okay. Chameleon. I have my chameleon suit with my Argentum coat that has a rating for ruthenium, and that's all active. And then I stealth myself. Artie, you want invisibility? I'll start with you if you want.
Artie looks around at everyone else and then kind of shrugs and goes, I think we're obvious as is. Doesn't really matter much, does it?
Your call, huh? Alright. Then I make myself invisible first. 4-6. Drain. Hits. And then stealth. 4 hits. And drain. 2. And drop a little bit of sweat there. Okay.
Alright. Tex is still going in first.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm trying to use the terrain to sneak up there and see what I can see.
Alright. Did you already roll that stealth? Sneaking roll, I mean.
Did I? I already rolled.
Yes,
you
the 5
did.
successes up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually have to roll my stealth check. Sorry.
Alright. Give me a moment. Okay. Okay, so Tex, you sneak up into the entrance. Closer there, you see. Well, you can clearly see that a lot of muddy footsteps are on the concrete.
All right.
And you're now at the door of the facility. It's really, imagine an old bunker overgrown with grass and moss, and the old rusty door open. It doesn't look like it has moved in half a century.
But it's open.
It is open.
Okay, I'll take out my mirror on a telescope stick and look around the corner.
All right. Is the Tex able to see in anything like low light or thermographic?
Yeah, his goggles are on, so he can see anything.
Okay, excellent. That's good, because mirror on the stick is optical, so it probably reflects, and you can use that. So looking around the corner, he sees because like any proper bunker, after the entrance, it immediately turns. He sees there is seems to be a huge pile of bags, like backpacks, a few cases, that look like they should hold weapons. Few of them are open, and they're basically all in a big pile.
They look empty, like.
Yeah, there are a few cases open. The imprint of the weapon was in there, is still visible, but no weapon itself inside.
All right, gotcha. I'll image link this down to the guys.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl.
Girls.
Girls. Sorry about that. Orcs, you know. Anyways, yeah. I'm asking, I'll just sub-vocalize to the guys asking if they want me to proceed further in or wait for them. It's because it looks clear so far.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with a forward scout.
I radio to him. You might, if you're comfortable with it, I'd suggest you wait till we get in a better position to come in and rush in and help you if shit should hit the fan. Drake should hit the fan.
Okay, I'll wait for you guys in then, if you want me to.
Oh, if I should, I DNI the group. If you need to take any chemical improvements, now's the time. Don't forget those 10-minute waits.
Wait, what? It takes 10 minutes to actually work?
Some of them do.
For crime it does.
I'm pretty sure
I'll
Jazz
see
has...
if I.
Jazz is fast, but crime isn't.
Matt, I'm gonna. Can I identify kind of like what kind of weapons we were
Sure.
expecting?
Do you have
from the bags?
do you have an armor or a fire or one kind of firearm skill?
What, me?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, what are you asking? If I have.
Just do you have have the armor skill or one of the firearm skills like pistols, automatics, that kind?
Yeah, I have automatics.
All right. You can use automatics with a -4 to try to identify what kind of weapons these were.
I must say I have a preferable to. I have a brand loyalty to Aris, so I think I should probably get a bonus for that.
Yes, you make a good point. Yes, you can apply your brand loyalty.
If they are that.
You can apply your brand loyalty because you see on the backpacks and stuff. You see quite a few Aris logos.
So I roll my automatics. Yeah, sure.
Damn, that's a lot of automatics.
Yes.
So many automatics.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, you are pretty sure these cases. These cases are definitely sized for assault rifles and carabines.
Okay, I'll tell the guys because tell them to be very careful because these guys are loading for bear.
Would you make me a perception check though?
Visual.
Visual, yes.
Sure.
Jimmy mutters under his breath. Jimmy mutters under his breath. Wake up, computer. Time to go to work. And nothing happens, as you know.
All right, 4 successes. You see, you see in one of the bags, you see that there are a few rounds, capsule rounds, lying there.
Capsule rounds?
Yes, capsule rounds are rounds that usually that deliver chemical or some other kind of liquid by shooting it.
Like paintball rounds,
Okay.
just meant for pistol or weapons.
Weapon, pistols, chemicals. Shoot somebody, pepper punch somebody from over a kilometer. That kind of stuff.
You can shoot someone with spiders.
Yeah.
This
Spiders
sounds.
Actually, I have to German you. All capsule rounds use light pistol ranges.
Then I was wrong.
Goddamn Germans with your
Goddamn.
rules.
Always killing the fun.
Yes. God damn
I
it.
do enjoy.
We're just about to put a tarantula into a capsule round. God damn you.
Wait, does that mean archery actually has a place where it's better at?
No,
Like delivering
no,
chemicals from a
no.
further range?
No.
I'm keeping that for to tell to Rob at some point.
Oh,
Anyway.
by the way, no, can I?
Yes.
Before we go in, Jimmy stands preferably a bit away from the entrance, kneels down and begins plucking in his weapons with a cord. Though at the back, shoulder, more like neck, there's a hub that opens up, and he plucks in 2 plugs, one from his assault rifle and one from the bag. And he looks back to the others and says, "I'm ready here. Just tell me when to go in. I got the nausea gas ready." And then Jimmy remembers some guy had a gas mask, so he quickly changes it out for Neurostop.
All right. Okay. So what will you do?
Fuck bitches get money.
Well, let's enter the goddamn bunker.
Yeah, you guys want me to go ahead of you, or do you want to go all together?
Well, it's always nice to have a forward scout if you're comfortable.
Yeah, I think that should be okay. But I don't know if Purp is more suited for the role because he seems very still.
Yeah, do you want me to go in? Scouting is usually part of my shtick. You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, opening things is part of kind of my shtick.
Do you think we could? Do you think we could stand in the hallway with the bags without them noticing us?
I doubt any of you know where I am unless you're DNI'd with me, and that's the only reason you can tell where the hell I am.
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
I'll try to look at the capsule rounds to see if I can identify what kind of rounds they are.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I forgot to do something that I will do right now. I will call a Spirit of Earth. Spirit of Air to place a spell of power of concealment on us. That should help. However, rolling a 1 on that summoning check will not. Force 6. No, actually, I learned very recently not to summon at 4-6 when it comes to spirits. That drain really hurts. So,
Okay.
4? Oh, bless your heart. That is fantastic.
You get a sleepy spirit who got rudely awakened.
One hit is all I need. Listen, my dear, I just need you to make sure we're not seen. So you all have concealment 4. So effectively, what that means is that you're not. You have routine in 4 for all effects. Magic for routine 4.
Alright, so -4 on perception checks.
Yep.
Okay. The spirit basically grumbles a bit and put the concealments on you and just lazily follows around.
Line on the drain.
Alright.
I didn't think I was going to get that at all.
If I'm going to check that we're not just about to hit a bunch of kids playing paintball, what kind of skill would I have to roll to make sure that isn't so?
Let's see. I think regular weapon roll of some kind would.
I got knowledge firearms.
That could also work. I mean,
I'm
I'm
pretty
fine with
sure
using the active skill on the minus.
Wouldn't it be knowledge ammunition, not firearms?
Well, I guess I'm always supposed to go in firearms.
I know, but you wouldn't know shit about firearms. You wouldn't know shit about what's supposed to go.
I'm
in
rolling it.
What did you
I rolled my
do?
firearms.
So Tara, what kind of ammo is this? Is it lethal or non-lethal? Or
Yeah, so Matt, what
chemical?
kind of ammo is this?
Well, that shit's definitely not lethal unless you're allergic to fluorescent paint.
What a specific allergy.
God damn it.
Okay, guys, I think we have to tone back on the ultra-violent part.
Actually,
for
I
now.
don't think I'm pretty sure they're testing weapons here. Which would make sense why they wouldn't use live ammunition. Why use live ammunition when you're testing weapons accuracy? Oh, that's just one of my ideas.
Or it could be just a bunch of rich kids, since the Vans were not military in style.
If they're rich
They are all
kids,
Aries, though.
if it's rich kids, that'll make my job a lot easier. Though I'm still wondering.
When I assess them, do I get their age?
Sorry?
Do I get their age when I assense them?
About 20s. All 20-somethings.
There you go.
25, 27.
So kids.
Of course, that is the average military age too.
Kids.
Teenagers.
Okay.
What are you thinking? Like a Skulls? Like a Secret Society rich kids type thing?
Yeah, maybe. We're just, corporate kids having a blast.
I mean, all the vehicles belong to Ares, so I doubt it's someone else than Ares. On this, they all stole their daddy's cars.
Why would they steal them? Those are probably the cars Daddy bought them.
Yeah.
I know, but then why the fuck would they be have trace us back to Ares and not just be normal.
Oh, they probably don't expect anybody to be coming over here right now. That's probably why they picked this place.
Yeah.
Everything will be
Alright,
clear.
lads, so what's...
I'm
Okay.
gonna load my machine pistol with non-lethal sticking, what's it called, stick and shock,
Alright.
just to
Yeah,
make sure that I don't kill someone.
I load my.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
keep my assault rifle loaded with APDS, and I'm gonna bring out my machine pistol
Yeah, same here.
Holy shit!
because it never hurts
Ditto.
to have a lethal option readily available.
Ditto.
Alright.
So, we done with the talking? Should we head in now? Crash a party?
If it makes you shut up.
Hold on, I'm gonna just make sure that this is specified. I guess I will. I'm gonna cast one last spell. I'm gonna cast increase reflexes on myself.
Alright. Go ahead. What for?
Yeah, that was I'm ahead of time. Let's say force. Probably gonna have to make that fetish. I didn't even realize how expensive that is. Yeah, let's say force 6. I'm gonna have to eat that. Otherwise, 4 hits.
Mhm.
All right, so that's 2 extra dice. And that's the last spell I'm going to cast. And drain. 5 hits. I'm good. A little bit of sweat.
Alright. Okay, so the team is going in.
Yeah, I think I'll try to communicate to the team that I think we have to scare these guys off because, well, in order to get our work done,
Well,
we'll probably
You
have to
want-
scare the kids off.
if you think it's kids, I could load a nausea grenade. It'd make them run and give us some cover.
Yeah, otherwise, or we could just subdue them and
20. I don't
do our
think.
shit.
I don't think 20 people with weapons would be willingly subdued, even if it's just fucking paint weapons. Not a-
Willingly.
I'm not about
Not
to clean this
willingly.
armor for 5 fucking hours. Last I got this armor, I had to clean out every nook and cranny. Took me all fucking day.
Take a dump elsewhere then.
Wait, what? I actually didn't
Alright,
get that.
going in.
And yeah, Jimmy, I got a plan. You want me to slave your shit to my control?
No, I'm asking if you want to share your pan.
No.
Okay. Then I can't see this fucking hit. Wait, is it called pan or is it called something else? I'm pretty sure it's called pan.
It's called Pam.
I have no idea what pan is.
Personal
Pan
area
is...
network.
No, it's rig! That's what it's called. Sorry, my bad. It's rig. Responsive interface gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
course
I
shit
have no
is,
idea what that is.
that shit is amazing.
I'm a rigger, of course I do.
Okay, good. I'll ask you to share yours. Over to you now.
And Matt, I don't know if you saw in the chat, but I called one of my bound spirits, my spirit of earth, and he's under command to. He's materialized underneath me, and he will engulf me as I get attacked. To protect me with his body.
As you get
That's
attacked or when you get attacked?
Bullets flying at me. Suddenly, the earth, comes around me and doesn't let that happen.
I know.
Major P.
Makes you too good.
Hey, all of you have your hardened armor, have mine. Okay? I just had to think about it for a minute.
My armor isn't hardened enough until I get HGR heavy.
Okay, fuck it, let's clear these kids out.
Okay,
Yeah, okay, I'll move
Hey.
out.
None of us actually have hardened armor, it's just regular full body armor.
Oh no, bitch! I have
Purp, you're moving
security
up ahead.
armor. I have security armor.
That's still not hardened.
Fuck. It's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy, but it's not hardened.
Oh yeah. That's only one
Oh,
class.
that's
That's
only
HGR. Fuck you. No,
Alright, boys, come on. Time to get in. You've been jammering about in this
I know.
doorway for quite a while now.
Yeah,
As
let's
we
go in
go-
and clear these kids out.
As we go in, on my back, words pop out that says "Bullet Shield, stay behind."
Mm-hmm.
And I take out my grenade launcher and load in nausea gas.
Okay.
In that case, I'm putting on my gas mask.
Careful, some of the stuff he's gonna fire may still be skin contact, so if you don't have chem protection.
No,
No, baby.
Don't worry, sweetie. I won't be firing anything contact related right now. I don't expect these bitches to be rocking gas masks. At
Just
least
shut the fuck up and head in already.
Oh, we're
Yes,
going in,
let's go in.
sweetie. Didn't you actually see your legs moving? We're going in the door right now. Always a pleasure working with you, asshole.
And Artie seriously considers bringing up her assault rifle and just shooting him at this point.
Well, Jimmy, come on. Let's get moving. It's not,
I am
you
moving!
don't see anything.
I'm moving!
I know. I'm narrating. Dang it! You don't yet see anything ahead, but this thing every 10 meters, this thing this corridor makes a right turn. So it's so
40 meters,
Yes.
we'll be right where we started.
Yeah. All right. So you advance to it. It has a stairway going down underground.
I take a sneaky approach.
Mm-hmm. So roll sneak. Is there? I don't think the restrictive armor has a minus on sneak. So go sneak ahead.
So we come up to one side and then it turns and it's 10 meters more and then it keeps turning and then it goes down.
Yeah, it's basically blast protection, make right turns too, so blasts don't advance far down a hallway.
Yep.
Okay, 3 successes. That's quite nice, combined with the concealed power of the spirit on all of you. Okay, so a bit of walking further, Jimmy, you see a flashlight sign. You see the light of a flashlight from around the next corner.
Before I go in, I pull out my hand in a fist motion, and then I pull out my hand as a stop sign. If any of you know military code, you probably don't. So I go over DNI and wait here, and my entire armor changes to match a KE.
Mm-hmm.
I look like KE now, and I peer around the corner to see what's inside.
All right. Around the corner, you see that 4 people talking to each other. They all have.
I make a
The-
perception.
they,
test. I make a perception check to see to hear what they're saying.
Okay. All right. You hear that they're basically complaining about someone being about some Kevin being an ass with his shotgun.
Some Garen or Baron?
Kevin.
Gavin. Oh, okay. Name.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin. What? 3 names at once.
Kevin.
Shit.
Yes, the guy is important. He has more names. That's how you notice.
What the fuck are they talking? Okay. I look at the group and I go, should we just go in fast, or do we want to take the sneaky approach, or the less conspicuous approach? You decide.
Well, if you let me scout out, let me see what else is ahead. I'll see what I can find.
Go ahead, hon. I lean towards the wall.
Alright. I activate my gecko gear, start climbing up. Activate my helmet, make sure that there is no ultrasound active down here before I continue forward. So if there is no ultrasound, I'm assuming?
There is no ultrasound.
Good. Then we can move forward. I'm gonna be you know what? I'll cast Levitate and hold it on my. I have a sustaining foci for manipulation, and while I'm going to continue using the gecko grip, I'm just gonna have the levitate holding me just in case. Never know what's gonna go down.
Okay, I asked. So we're going in now?
1 second. I'm going in and gonna see what I can find in there. Let me
Okay,
see.
yeah.
I'm gonna take a. I don't want to see if there's any other. I want to make sure there's no surprises waiting for us that we can't see from this angle.
Perfect.
So, and then perception. I'm assuming as I.
Indeed.
Okay. And minus. I'm holding 3 spells.
So I kies voor een halve druk. Alright, with 6 hits, you see that you don't really see anything out of particular. Those guys aren't holding their guns. You see 4 guns leaning against the wall. These guys are just clearly occupied being here. You also see several splotches of paint on their coats.
Okay. I have chemical analyzers and scent analyzers on my helmet, so if they can pick up what that is, if it's just paint or if it's anything else.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear to be some kind of paint. Your sensors say it's some of the walls too. Just small splotches.
Okay. Not picking up any blood anywhere.
No blood.
Okay. Is there any other rooms that I can continue forward past this place? Past this
Yes, I first would have to make a perception check for these guys though.
room? Okay. They first have to, before they do perception, they get
They get a -4 from concealment.
and then the -4 from the medium, and then they also have to roll willpower plus logic for visual and then audio.
Okay, I think it's not worth it to make them to do all that to make them roll 1 die.
Okay.
So, because this was already with the -4 and it was serious successes. So go ahead.
Okay. Next perception check in the next room.
Mhm.
4 hits.
4 hits. Okay, this room is dark. Is darker. There are no flashlights around here. This seems to be some kind of somewhat central area. No central area in the distance. You see a few flashes. Again, your sensors pick up some of the paint. With your 4 hits, you also notice there seems to be because you're on the ceiling, right?
Mhm.
All right. You seem to notice there's some that you passed a cable around here that seems to be very new.
Plastic what?
A cable. You passed a cable that was very new.
Yeah, I pull out a data tap. Please, this is definitely part of my department. Let's just strip that little wire a bit and put that data tap on, which I think the data tap does it by itself nowadays. You don't have to strip the wire.
Yeah, you just put the data tap on it and it does it for you.
Yeah, and
it's the
then I
future.
let's just plug it right into my feed. What is this feed about?
Okay. In this feed, you see there apparently are some kind of thermographic sensors attached to this. This seems to be a sensor array that is placed in nodes in different parts of this bunker. Your feed notices a bunch of heat signatures moving around.
Okay, so I'm gonna add all of these all of this information is getting added into our virtual map.
Mhm.
So that way, any information that we were lacking, or like positions or people, is now added into our display.
Yeah. Also interesting for you because you know what's on both sides of the wire. On the other side of the wire seems to be some kind of terminal.
Kind of what?
A terminal, like
Terminal.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. A terminal.
If you want, you can do a matrix perception to identify it.
Yeah, actually. I'm not hot simming here though.
Yeah, it would be quite.
It's like, good, I'm gecko sim, but still no.
I think you can't maintain spells while hot simming anyway. Because that's like concentration can't.
I take the neck for the spell. I do, but yeah.
Anyway, 3 hits. Well, you're not entirely sure what it is, but whatever is over there is some serious hardware. That thing has that thing has some serious data processing capabilities.
Yeah, no, I relay this back to the team on DNI. I give them access to what I'm seeing. And then I continue forward.
Can you trace where this terminal is?
Actually, yeah, how long is the cable? Like, how far away is the terminal from my position right now? I should be able to figure that out without much problem.
The cable is quite a ways further from from pinging the signal, lag, all that kind of jazz.
Since we got the data tab on, we should get like a fix in the terminal.
You have a direct connection to the terminal, but you don't have marks on the thing.
No, but we should know like where it is, right?
That's not true unless you do a trace action.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to do that while I'm holding this many spells. Like that lowers my dice pool way too much. I need to. I mean, I'd leave the data tab, but I have to go back and fall back into a place where I can do it without having to be this fucked up. All right. So leaving this here, I'm leaving my data tab on the cable for the moment. I'll make sure it's like not visible from unless it's somebody's looking for it specifically. So and then head out to the. Is there any other rooms that I can go to?
There are several rooms. It's from this part. The building seems to branch off into several rooms and corridors.
Okay. Then move forward.
Great. I will put it on a blank page if somebody feels like drawing.
Yeah, it's fine. I can do it. I don't mind.
Okay.
What am I drawing here? Just basic rectangle for starters?
Yes, you can. I've proven myself to be incompetent in rectangles.
So, let's assume this is the room that we went in from. What's next?
This is on a right-hand turn to the left. You have wait. Let's see what's most convenient for the drawing. To the right. Right-hand turn to the right. You have yes. You have a small room where those guys are. And Pac-Man apparently too. Then following that.
Compass. So that way we know which way is north. So second room next.
Okay, so you have a short corridor going south before you enter a relatively large room.
Okay, and we enter another room. Okay.
Which room are we in?
We're in the corridor over there.
Assuming you guys are all the way at the beginning over here.
Yeah. I will quickly increase the size of this page. I think I did. Not good enough.
Okay,
It's not a big deal. We can just grab the boxes and make them bigger if necessary.
That's true, I guess. There we go.
Okay.
I like that Pac-Man.
Okay, and from that room we have.
Just give me a token, a human token of some kind, so I get a visual perspective of how big to make the boxes.
Okay.
While you do this, I have to go take a piss, so BRB.
Have fun.
Oh, I
Thanks
will.
for the information.
Trust me, I will.
Hey, look, I still have a Purp token around here.
Hey. So yeah, that's okay. So where am I going next?
I'll give you control of that. There you go. Okay. Do you have control of it?
I'll let you know in 1 second. Yes, I do.
Okay. So from here on, there are in the other cardinal directions there is a corridor, and next to each one next to each corridor is a stairwell going down. So you have basically two for all directions. You have two exits, one on the same floor, one going downwards.
Okay. So small one here, like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and on each side.
Yes.
And excuse me for not trying to be perfect. Just doing expedient.
You're doing better than I am.
Okay.
And I'm not even touching it.
And what's next after these? One goes up, one goes down, you said?
One stays on the same floor, one goes down.
Okay, so we can just do like this, and stay, and stay. And the other ones go down, you said?
Yeah.
Down. And
Good corridor. It stays.
next.
All right. Where would you like to go?
Yeah, good point. I guess this is.
You know,
It's like I'm playing the game back in the 80s.
This is suddenly D&D second edition again. Okay, and good for your convenience. I said there were you saw a few flashes of gunfire. So you saw one in this area and in this area.
Well, I guess that would be of more interest than at this very moment. All
Okay.
things considered. So we'll go to this one first.
No, can't you just follow the wire? Like physically follow the wire?
Yes, you can.
That's also possible. It is not embedded in the ceiling. It's mounted. It's mounted to it.
Yeah, I'm sure I can. I'm probably gonna end up mapping this whole place before you guys decide what to do, so you guys can make
Yeah.
your decisions of what you want to do, anyways.
Jimmy opens his helmet and takes a piece of bubble gum.
This is no surprise to me.
Oh, and as I do that, you notice, if you gave a shit, that Jimmy now has a yellow ring in the eyes.
I'm gonna make the ones down red, so that way when I start mapping away from here, we know where the box is.
Okay. So, which way will you go? Will you follow the wire or will you go to one of the firefights?
Well, Purp is very logical. He'd probably just start at the first one and make his way from there.
Okay.
Realistically, that would probably be his most logical move.
Okay. As you follow this one, this has a very uneven ceiling. It seems to have cracked at some spots.
Okay. So we're gonna put that room up here, and that one comes off of the corridor. Okay. And this is coming off of the stay one corridor.
Mhm.
Right. And is that room connected in any way, shape, or form anywhere else?
It is not. It's if anything, it looks like the remains of the rusted remains of old. How do you call it? You know, two beds that are on top of each other.
Bunk beds.
Bunk beds.
Bunk beds. Yes.
Okay. If that's the case, we can probably just move it down there. Not much problem. Okay. And there's nothing else there in that room, then we go to the next room.
All right. If anything, because we could spend quite a while looking around through all this. Maybe if you want, we can speed this up a bit.
By all means.
All right. Okay. So basically, because I know these people it's nearly impossible for these people to see you. I only want you to do a climbing check at some point to see how well your climbing around goes.
Okay. That's what, athletics, right?
That's athletics. Yes. I think it's with strength for climbing.
Yeah.
And what bonus do you get from Gecko?
I think Gecko gets a +2 from assisted climbing.
Quebec?
Do it, all right. It's not you're not going very fast, but steady and careful. No random slipperings and stuff like that.
Steady as you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gymnastics. That's the one we meant.
Oh, I would have used gymnastics. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, much faster.
Okay, yeah. All right, and when you climb around, the firefight. Well, you see a bunch of people who are amateurishly firing at each other, and sometimes you see a few walk off to the entrance, covered in paint blotches.
So this is a paintball a place where rich Aries kids come to do paintballing.
Apparently.
Okay.
And you also and at some point, well, you are going to follow the cable. Yeah.
Following the cable leads me to what?
Following the cable leads you down to one of the lower levels.
Okay.
There's also something strange going on there. Could you please make me a willpower ×2 test?
Sure.
Oh wait, just give me a moment before you roll that because I'm not exactly sure that's the right thing to ask. Oh no, Adobe, don't be like that. Open faster.
Never. Adobe doesn't like to open faster. Ever.
It doesn't do fast.
No.
I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain.
Alright, willpower and logic.
Better. Not great, but I get the sense I want to edge this, right?
You might wanna. I'd still have to roll my side. So, did you edge it?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I thought you asked me to wait.
No, I said if you have to do that before I roll. Okay, so
okay.
it goes up to 5? Alright. For a moment, you get the feeling that this cable isn't that important, but then you force off this influence that's being put on you. The power of your mind prevails.
Okay, astral perception. As I switch over to look in the astral, who the hell's trying to mess with my head? Astral perception -3 for cast for spells. 1 hit. Good.
All right. You basically see there is a spirit lingering around. It's stationary. It's just stationary, just standing near. Not standing. It's hovering near one of the back walls.
Which room is this?
This is downstairs.
The red room downstairs?
Yes, indeed.
Does the spirit, seeing the spirit, does 1 hit give me enough to identify the force of the spirit or no? Or the type of spirit?
I'd say not. And one is just is good enough to see the thing.
Yeah, I think I need 2 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you know the influence was trying to tell you that this cable was not interesting and that you should probably go somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah. I start making my way back to the group. That cable's being protected by a spirit. There's a spirit that was left behind who's purposefully trying to push me with its mind powers away from us, away from the place. Where it leads to. Did I see the room have any other exits?
That room seems like. Wait, did you also see in the astral?
Yes,
Yes, you did. It wasn't very noticeable, but the area behind the spirit wasn't as well wasn't as hadn't as such a strong presence in the astral as the rest of the walls around it.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure there is a secret room behind the spirit where the spirit's hanging out, where most likely the terminal is probably at, or at least the satellite of that terminal. All right, you guys have you know what's going on?
Yeah.
So to recap just now, the room on the downstairs on the left side, that's filled with paintballers.
Yeah.
Same now on the stay 3.
Yeah.
And there's a spirit in the down one.
Yeah.
So what does the red mean?
The red just means downstairs.
Okay.
So the spirit is at the green cross.
Right, you guys are the experts.
So, Purp, did you come back to us?
Yeah, I'm standing next to you guys at this point.
Okay. As you come back, Jimmy just nods to you and says, if they don't comply, fill them with stick and shock. And I look out to make sure that they're still there. Are they?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
By now they're there with 6. Two more with two more have joined them. They're also well, riddled with paintball bullets.
Yeah. Jimmy drops his backpack and his sports bag, takes out one of the wires from the backpack, or sports bag, and then heads in with his FNR in clear view and says, "What's going on here?"
You're still in full knight errant
Yeah,
colors, right?
I have full knight errant look on my armor.
Alright. Do me an intimidation with a +2 bonus.
Can we give him aid by following him in?
Oh no, I
certainly-
literally tell you to not follow me. You don't have KE.
Yeah, you could assist him, but he would not get the bonus anymore from looking like it's
Alright.
legitimately KE.
Okay.
I have the spirit drop the concealment on him specifically.
That would be quite useful.
Did you hear that? No, I don't know what that was. Would you say this is physical or?
This would definitely count.
Good. 9d6. 5 success.
Alright, that's resisted by willpower plus charisma, isn't it?
I can do
I can check it out.
attribute. Opponent is
just-
opposed by
just go
intimidation
for
plus charisma, social tag against the charisma plus willpower.
Alright, I was right. And there.
They failed.
Good for you.
Yay, I'm slowly Germaning too. Alright, so as you walk in, being all boisterous and knight errant-ish, you basically freeze on the spot, look at you like, just play a game, officer.
What kind of game? With guns? What kind of guns? I saw a lot of crates outside. What the fuck is going on here? Never mind about that. Do you even have licenses for these guns?
They're not lethal.
I don't give a They're not lethal. I stick a lethal round in that thing and it could kill. I don't give a shit if it ain't lethal. Doesn't matter what it is. It's a gun. Do you have a license for it?
One of them steps forward and presents an automatics license. I do, officer.
Yeah, I checked the license.
Yeah, it looks pretty legit.
Can I roll
It's,
something?
You can. I have no idea what I'd let you. Do you have some kind of knight errant knowledge? Because you can use that.
I have no. I only have ride suppression. Oh, actually, I have
Alright.
knight errant, like general skill because I was trained. So could I roll that?
Just yeah, you can roll that.
3 success.
All right. So you see that? Okay, the license it's attached to an Ares corporate SIN. It's that seems legit. A license for rifles that would only for sporting rifles that are modified to only accept non-lethal ammo.
I see the non-lethal part and I'm like, okay, modified rifles. Why the fuck didn't you tell me? How many are you here?
19, officer.
19. Alright. I like look as if I'm going to my shoulder. Tap. I tap my shoulder. It doesn't do anything. And I say, hey Peter, how many did we get a read on back here? 19 or 20? I believe 20. Wasn't that right? That's like to you guys if you haven't noticed. I send a
So
D.
will,
I send
will
a
anyone answer
DNI.
Jimmy?
I send a DNI like, fuck you guys. And I go like, that's a copy. It seemed to check out. Okay, listen up. We got some unarmored folk out back. You guys, grab your gear. If you raise that thing anywhere from it wasn't... If that thing isn't pointing the ground at all times, you're going to jail. Got it? Just get the fuck out of here. I'll gather your friends and fucking leave. This place is going to be a restricted area. We got some really gruesome news about this place.
Okay, the 6 of them run off to gather their friends.
And then they ran past us, right?
What? Well, at first they have to gather their friends, and at some point they will start getting out, having stuff in tow and the like.
Okay, I wait until they gather all their friends and tell me when they come back with all their friends.
Well, how about right now?
Okay,
Okay,
I
I'll
look
move
over
outside
other...
and, hide.
What?
Yes.
As I'll move outside and hide so I don't stand in their way when they're coming out.
Oh, I actually have it on open comms to you so you can hear what I'm saying. You can probably still hear what I'm saying. I'm not really being quiet and you're in the next room. Question, is it this room? Or this room?
No. It's the one that says Jimmy.
Good. Okay, I wait until every one of the civilians gather out there. And I do a quick over to make sure there are 19 of them.
Yes, there are 19.
Okay. I hold out a hand and say, wait, before you go, just a little heads up. If you're going to do target practice like this, please, for the love of God, send in an information to the fucking police. Otherwise, I won't have to come all down here all bossy like, almost breaking someone's arm. If I know you're going to have a paintball shooting down here, that'll be nice. Got it?
Yes, officer.
Now leave and have a good
Artie DNIs to Jimmy. Hey, Drakehead. You might want to tell them that they shouldn't come back here at all. We are supposed to clear this place. Like, permanently, and not just get these little shits out of here for the day.
I tap my finger and I go like, what's that? Okay, command. Really? Okay, I'll tell them. Okay, listen up. I just got orders. You aren't to come back here ever. This is to be a restricted area. Jimmy puts up the arm with not holding the gun. Look at his wrist. There's no watch, and says, "You're supposed to come back here. Right over never. Got that?"
They basically just nod and want to leave because the scary policeman is there.
And I say, okay, for all of you who wasn't here when I first gave the speech, I have some friends out back who aren't in military suits. They are still KE. If you do anything funny, we will break your arms on a moment's notice. I swear to God. Get the fuck out of here now.
Jeez.
He's really good at that.
Jimmy was trained to be riot control.
Well, he's controlling. That's for sure.
Precisely. And I just wait until everyone goes out. And I actually follow behind them to the front door to make sure they leave.
All right. Yeah. They go to the front door, make sure they pick up all the cases and backpacks they have stashed there. Walk past the others if they're still at the entrance. Throw quite confused glances at them.
If they even slow down, I yell up with a modified voice. No stopping, you fuckers!
Okay.
Double time it! I want you out of here faster than sooner! Actually, no, fuck that. I want you out of here faster than later.
What?
Precisely, that's what he says. Everyone's confused. But they do. When you're a boss, you don't have to make sense. Jimmy knows that. He's done this for quite a while.
Okay. Dex was outside, right?
Text left.
All right. Could you make an audio perception for me?
Everybody?
Oh,
No, just him, because it wouldn't be very audible with Jimmy's yelling and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
actually,
5.
that's
He
it.
perfect clearance. He hears
Was
4
that-
6s. He hears everything, even the first chipping.
Oh, sorry. That's
Does
supposed to
that
be.
still count if you had Jimmy on the select sound filter?
Oh
Yeah.
god damn it! That's
Probably
only one
a good
success.
All right, but still, with those successes, you hear one of the Corp kids mutter, basically mutter like, "Oh, Kay is so going to hear about this from my dad."
Well, good thing that he doesn't see me. I'll tell the group that this is going on.
Oh, if you say that to Jimmy,
You might be expecting some fallback from this fallout.
as Jimmy hears that, Jimmy walks out as they've gathered their stuff and walks out, and and yells like in the opposite direction. We're supposed to be clearing now. Put up the fence and what was it? Oh yeah, 50 cal gel rounds. Get those ready. We don't want any visitors.
I think at this point, Jimmy should really consider a con roll, because that's some serious lying that's starting to get involved.
I am actually. Does Jimmy not have con? No, Jimmy doesn't have con. I should probably get some con.
You might want to put some edge on that con.
Do you mean edge or con? Waiting for an hard answer. I mean, I just wait till they've left. And I DNI back to the group. Yeah, the way's cleared. I do DNI is fucking Solomon. What the fuck am I on about? The way's cleared. There's still supposed to be one guy, so engage with caution. I'll make sure these bitches leave.
Alright. Okay, half the group can't hear Jimmy anymore, apparently. So, okay. Corp kids cleared out of the way. What's next?
Jimmy walks back in.
Alright.
I think we gotta move. We gotta double time this a bit because if that kid is going to call KE, they might decide to do a check here to see what's going on.
Well, there
Can
are
we close the door to the bunker?
You can, but that will take some significant pulling because the thing is rusted as fuck.
Plus, it's like a 1-ton door, right? It's supposed
Yeah,
to
it's one of those. It's one of those big ones for the.
right.
It's like
have
fucking
range.
Fallout vaults.
Yeah,
Only the door doesn't roll. Slides.
yeah. The door doesn't roll because that's quite odd.
That's kind of stupid as well.
Hey, fuck
So
you.
does anyone have a can of that industrial loop?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Me too.
Yep.
you got enough loot for a big party.
Right.
No, I
Just
see.
get some of that on the hinges.
I see you take that out, and I say, I don't think we're supposed to close this place up. What if it stays shut? Let's just leave it open. I'll just stick outside. You probably don't need me. I've done my part of the job.
And Artie can't hear what he says, so she just looks at him as he like, stands in front of her.
I look at
Why
you.
would you need
I-
55 gallons of that?
Why does anybody sell it?
Why is it called passion?
There's only 3 left in stock, so we better hurry.
Oh, it is in the category sexual wellness. Okay, that explains a lot.
Passionate.
Ooh, free shipping.
Shit just got real.
Yeah, better double time it. Get them and get it by the thoughts.
Yeah, let's
It's
go.
not a bad deal with free shipping. I mean, 55 gallons of heavy.
275 for customer reviews. Nice.
Imagine what you would do with that.
Think of all those doors you could close.
Yes, okay, doors.
Press needs to be involved if you purchase that.
Alright, so there's a spirit in down there, and I, out of character, I don't actually know how to fight spirits. I have never heard about fighting spirits.
Alright, so fighting spirits, when they're not materialized, can only be fought by things that hit them in the astral. So, like, mana-based spells or mana.
Oh, God, that's hilarious.
I have no idea what to think of this.
That's fucking wrong!
That's very wrong.
That is very wrong. I give you.
The worst part is the fact that it's specified Asian. Like,
Gender neutral!
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
spirits.
Yes, spirits.
Yes,
Actually, would
baby doll
the spirit have
spirits.
to be manifested to actually do anything to Purp?
Not if he's looking around in the astral.
Right, but didn't he only look around in the astral like in response to being messed with by the spirit?
yeah, I let it slide. I thought about it, but I let it slide. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Oh well.
No, I just mean if the spirit tries to mess with us again, it's going to have to manifest.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
I can punch it right in the spirit fields.
So yeah, there are two options. I can try. We can try to make it manifest, or we can, or I can try to fight with it on the astral. Which, for once, I actually don't feel like I'm gonna have a problem doing that.
I would probably prefer to do it physical because you could get aid from everyone.
Yeah, but
Or we could
remember,
just, it can't be just banished, you know.
I'm not gonna try to banish it. I'm outright trying to fight. Crap.
Well, I mean, it depends on what the spirit does. If it manifests, we can just attack it on the physical. If it doesn't, then we don't have much choice.
Doesn't matter much if we can't move in, so I guess we should move in soon.
Yep.
So yeah, let's try to get it going. A mana spell still works on a spirit once it's manifested, correct?
Yes.
Why shouldn't?
Indeed,
Right.
it does. Yeah.
Yeah, any living being. So yeah, that should work.
Living being is maybe a stretch, but I'll allow it for now. I'll allow it.
I DNI to the rest of the group, so they can actually fucking
Alright,
hear what I say, and ask if you need my help.
Wow.
No.
Just real guys. My biggest worry isn't so much the spirit. It's the moment we start fighting the spirit, the mage that summoned it will know.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you guys know any other, I'm still out of character here, but do you guys know another way to get past spirits without actually fighting it? Does it require a fight?
Killing the mage.
Mana spells. You can use mana spells to affect it. Technically, that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, you can't really do anything to get rid of it without the summoner knowing.
I guess it's time to get real then.
And that spirit is not going to be weak because that spirit is sitting here doing this job. I look at the clock on my arrow. What time is it?
It's about 11 p.m. by now.
So we have the option of waiting it out to the morning to see till sunrise and see if the spirit disappears. But chances are that spirit is bound. And if it's bound, it's going to have some backup from its mage or shaman automatically. And excuse me, the other thing is they're gonna start making phone calls very soon. I can try to tap those phone calls and block them from going out. But then that means that you don't have a mage for a spirit battle.
And that's not good.
And out of character, I mean, even if you... would that really do much? blocking their calls because
To be
they're going
to be
to
honest,
notice that their calls don't go anywhere and just try again later. So it's just going to buy us a bit time.
I mean, to be
For that
honest,
matter, they'll probably see them in the next few hours when they get home, anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, I doubt he is going to try to call right away, but let's just hurry and get this over with.
Yeah, can we put like a blocker on the cable to make sure that the signals going out there from the cable won't be a landline for them?
I'm still tapped in. You guys are all seeing the live feed going through that cable.
Yeah, can you block any signals if they try to call for help or anything on that one?
On that line in particular?
Yeah.
I can be aware if something goes out. I set my agent to keep an eye on that line for any unexpected communication going out through it.
We could just cut it.
No, that will definitely alert someone.
Yeah,
of
that
something.
would alert, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And let's just scout the rest of the place before we go to the spirit room.
Yeah, we got the right
So
right stay and right down as well to explore.
As far as we're concerned, I scouted out the whole place and it's mapped out. These are the places of interest.
Yeah, the other places are not really of interest. Most of the stuff has been picked clean.
So to recap, what was in stay 1?
Bunk beds.
Beds?
Yeah, I basically I started to give descriptions and then realized we would be at that way too long.
Yeah.
All right. So the 2 red ones are the one that were important, but this one is the major one. Okay,
Yeah,
so spirit room is the only one you have to care about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so you guys ready? I'm gonna piss off the spirit. Try to bring it over to the material.
Yeah, we're all in the Jimmy room right now.
Yeah, I'm following Purp inside.
we're all
Yeah.
in the Jimmy room. I am the room, bitches.
How do I actually put my image in here?
It's the GM has to do that, I think.
Yes, I have to do that. If you send the image to me, I'll throw it in. But for now, we're just using Purp's Purp as the group.
All right. Yep.
So yeah, once I'm doing this, I drop my invisibility and my stealth. It's not like the spirit can't see me anyways, and everybody else is gone. All right. Everybody ready? Anything you need to do before I start pissing off a spirit?
I'm gonna screw meat space and I'm gonna rig into my drone.
I plug my grenade launcher back into the wired suit. I had, by the way, just for record, I have taken up my stuff, the backpacks again.
Is your body physically with us, Tara? It's in the car? Where is it?
And I'm just gonna leave it in the room before, like the
Might-
Jimmy
big
room.
You might want to
Yeah.
put down where you are. I mean, you can like the one right under the fucking cursor. There's a text option. You can write your name in and move it around.
Yeah, there.
Okay. So Tara's up at the top. We're
Yeah, I'm
down
gonna
at
be in the corner there.
and I'm only holding one spell, increase reflexes, and I start casting. I go into the astral, which I'm assuming means he's going to try to hit me with a spell. Perception, not projection. The only spell I'm holding is increase reflexes, and mana bolting it.
Okay. Yes.
1 second. So Jimmy is down with us as well, and the door to the bunker is just standing wide open with nobody guarding it.
If you tell me
And
to go
Tara's
back,
body. And like if somebody came in, the first thing they would see would be Tara's unconscious body.
Oh, Jimmy's not guarding the door anymore.
Apparently not.
yeah.
Then I'm definitely not gonna be unconscious on the floor.
I mean,
unguarded.
look at where I am. I mean, I place around myself. You can't really see me. But
Then that one can fuck off, because then I'm not gonna leave my body unconscious, unguarded.
can you just have a fly drone at the door? By the way.
Yeah, I could, but a flight drone won't stop anybody.
No, but I
We'll let you know if they're coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think I could get reception from the door down here. Because we're still underground in a concrete reinforced bunker.
This is a Force 9 mana bolt going out at the spirit.
Alright, spirit resists with its willpower.
4 hit. Yeah, it's a mana bolt direct.
Alright.
Resists with willpower.
Okay, allow me a short moment. Okay. Spirit attempts to resist. Ouchies.
So he's taking direct are only the net hit, right?
Only the net hits, yes. So it took 2 damage. So what's the spirit's condition track again? Just like usual, right?
Yeah. You want me? Do you need me to bring up a spirit on Hero Lab?
No, it's okay.
Okay. And I roll drain against 4.
Alright. Please roll me initiative because the spirit is now going to be angry.
Oh yeah.
No, not an angry spirit. Anything but that. Oh,
Do we
you
all
will
roll
curse?
initiative? Or is it only Purp?
Everyone's rolling.
Everybody.
Everyone who's fighting. Where the fuck is my initiative counter?
Meat space initiative sucks! Fuck
You
that!
suck!
So Jimmy's still not at the door. Okay, whatever.
Hera is, isn't she?
So, roll 3d6
if
plus
no one was-
modifier, right?
If no one was staying at the door, I would have sent the fly spy to just sit at the door and DNI the fly spy so that way we all can see anybody walk in.
For fuck's sake, this is my second roll that's been so fucking terrible.
Shouldn't the